Hi, I'm Hayley from Paramore.
I'm Tegan from Tegan and Sara.
I'm Sara from Tegan's band, Tegan and Sara.
It's my band. And you're watching Spinner.com. Hayley, this question's super important to Sara and I.
Okay.
Obviously, something that we think about a lot.
We talk about it a lot.
Really? When we're building our set list, it's pretty important to us. So we were just wondering what your favorite Tegan and Sara song is.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, so do you know any songs that we?
No, I actually don't know any of you
okay?
guys' music. No. Okay, actually, I like. It's kind of hard because I like each of your records differently.
Mm-hmm.
They're like children,
Yeah.
even to myself, that
Yeah.
I didn't write them. But I think that I've always loved Living Room, which I know you've probably heard a zillion times. And when you played it at the Ryman, I was so psyched on it because
Aw.
it sounded awesome there. But I kind of right now I like Alligator so much.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And I like 19's always been my favorite. Tegan Sara song as well.
That seems really fair too, because there was a Sara song in there, and I know you're more of a Tegan fan. And so
I'm sorry.
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
I got another question for you.
Okay.
I like the question about if there was an artist. They say song, I think.
Oh yeah.
But,
Okay.
But I'm curious if there's another artist that you really admire and that secretly sometimes you fantasize that you're that artist. Like, for example, when I was about 8, I started having a really strange inside of my head fantasy that I was Phil Collins. Not I was me singing Phil Collins, but that I literally
was Phil Collins.
was
Phil
the man
Collins.
known as Phil Collins.
So Sara wants to know. The question is there an artist you'd like to be?
Embodied.
Did you ever play drums though?
No.
So not Phil Collins, like Genesis.
Not in Genesis. More
Just-
like Groovy Kind of Love, like,
okay. Yeah.
you know, like What Happened on the Way Down to Paradise.
I can't remember that
I don't know that one. I don't think that counts. I think I just mixed some sort of Guns N' Roses Bon Jovi thing up. But anyway,
That's fine.
I mean, honestly, growing up, I didn't have like a whole lot of people that I was just like, I want to be that, I want to be that. I mean, I guess like when I was younger, I really.
Just want to know what you're passing.
Oh, they're just made out of some type of stretchy material. They're much like tights, actually. It hurt to put them on. I think like as a kid, when I was in Mississippi, there was no music scene. There was definitely no alternative music. Not a lot of rock music, and I kind of listened to a lot of like TLC and Robin and
don't go
you know.
chasing
Yes,
waterfalls.
you know what I'm saying, and that to me, like I would see like the VMAs and like barely. I mean, like there were years that I didn't even notice like Gwen Stefani, and everyone thinks that like, oh, Paramore, they must love, no doubt. I mean, we do, but like I was more fascinated with like R&B and hip hop, and then I got older and I really liked Shaka Khan, and you know, I wanted to sing like that because I thought it was really powerful and soulful. So it's not so much that I like embodied anyone or wanted to embody like.
But if I was making you,
If you were making me, then maybe
I was
like
forcing you to shapeshift into someone who would
Freddie Mercury, perhaps.
That's it.
Oh, that's awesome.
But he is dead though.
But okay,
Wait, you didn't put any.
You're right. You're right. Fine. You can be
You're a
Freddie
dead
Mercury.
person.
because mostly because you have to look at him when you know like he's so if you will,
Yeah.
was he's just captivating, and I like that's what I want. Like when we're on stage, I want to be a magnet. I want everyone to just be like, what? Even if they hate Paramore's music, like just like have to know what's going
You're
on.
like a real performer.
I love performing.
Yeah, you have you're a firecracker up there.
Oh, thanks.
That's really.
When you do the
come
high
up and do
knees. When you do the high knees.
Oh,
It's like a move right out of Insanity.
I'm P90Xing on stage.
You are.
It's great.